And this is Ken Kreitzer, Talking Business. I have a chance to talk with a colleague of many years in banking, Steve Kietz, over 2 decades working for major banks and in kind of the direct marketing industry, and now in the call center business. And Steve, tell us about your new company.
Well, Ken, thanks for having me on Talking Business. I think it's a great program that you do, and you've had so many great other business leaders, so it's a compliment to me to be included in your program. So thank you. Ken, in January 2014, I became involved in a brand new company. I'm calling it the biggest startup I ever worked at. It's called Veldos. Veldos has 1,000 people in 6 locations in India, Philippines, and 4 locations in the U.S. And we're focused on call center, outsourced call center services. We're in business process outsourcing. So we're doing call center services, we're doing some collections, and some healthcare revenue cycle management.
Okay. And one of the things on your website, veldos.com, is talking about how to treat customers very well, that should be a brand experience, a brand building experience with every call made to a customer. Tell us a little bit about that philosophy.
So, I think the headline we have is building brands through every point of contact. And for so many years, call center activities have been focused on, speed and accuracy. And collections have focused on really just trying to get the payment from the customer. And so our vision, and a lot of our customers are aligned with this vision, is every time you talk to a customer, it's a chance to either improve their relationship with the brand or hurt the relationship with the brand. And so we're focused on a lot of training and a lot of understanding of the brand values of our clients and delivering those brand values through our conversations with the customers.
And Steve, one of the terms and the issues going on, topics is big data, the impact of that on so many industries, and then also one of the areas that you're focusing on digital compliance. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about your points on that.
Digital compliance is probably the most exciting item on our technology or product roadmap. I have a lot of recent experience with big data tools, using Hadoop to manage information, and how do we bring that into the collections industry and the call center industry. In the call center industry, primarily over the years, we've used, call monitoring, one-in-end type call reviews, and coaching. And now what's exciting in digital compliance is that we can use voice analytics to have a computer listen to every call, manage the data quickly, develop neural net algorithms to see what's good and what's bad on the call, and take immediate action to help a rep provide a better customer experience, using computers to drive it and feeding that information to the team leaders rather than relying on team leaders doing occasional call monitoring.
And Steve, your new company, Veldos, tell us a little bit about some of the industries that you're serving, some of the services that you're providing to your clients.
We serve many industries. The collections industry skews to financial services, but the call center business that we're focused on, we're serving a prepaid card company out of the Middle East. For call center, we're serving a large U.S.-based bank for call center for their fraud management. For a leading mobile network operator, we're doing tech support out of our India office, and we are beginning to support the largest logistics company in the world through call center services.
And Steve, you and I have had parallel paths in careers, starting in actually the list business, and then working in banking, investments, and different types of services that support the financial industries. Tell us a little bit about your career and some of the changes that you've seen.
Wow, if we think back, Ken, to when we first started, we were in direct mail and pressure-sensitive labels and Cheshire labels. Who knows if anybody would even know what that is. I take credit. I don't know how many forests I killed, but I did mail about 25 billion pieces of junk mail through my career. But now we see so much more digital communications with customers. We see electronic payments with customers. We see new players. You know, when we started, Ken, you and I, you know, Amex was coming up and just serving the affluent. Now they have a prepaid card. In Walmart, you know, Discover was just starting to get going. Discover now owns Diners Club around the world and has more brands. And now Discover and PayPal are working together. And you see 250 million people with PayPal accounts around the world. And they're able to use the PayPal account in any place that takes Discover. Who would have thought that could be possible? When we started, Ken, there was no Discover.
That's right. I remember when Discover was launched by Phil Purcell in the mid-1980s. And Steve, just how can people find out more about your company, Veldos?
You know, I think they should take a look at veldos.com. We have information about all our services. You'll get a good feel for our focus on compliance and customer experience. We're a member of the American Collections Association. We're a member of the Debt Buyers Association. Check out veldos.com, and and you can use the contact form or reach out to me, Steve Kietz. It's easy to find us on LinkedIn too.
Absolutely, Steve Kietz. Great to see you. Veldos.com. Great to have you visit and to talk business.
It's a pleasure to be here, and I enjoy your channel and I enjoy your interviews. Keep it up, Ken.
Thank you, Steve Kietz. Great to have you talk business with Ken Kreitzer.